All right, Comic-Con Wales, day one. Do we have something special for you? Obviously, me having a wrestling background, this is probably the most exciting panel that I have ever done because this next celebrity guest is arguably the best WWE wrestler of all time and one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Cena. Microphone. We are going to bring you a microphone, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena. We can get a microphone, please, for Mr. Cena here. We need a microphone, please. Thank you. Maybe you didn't hear yet. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena. Need a microphone? Oh, that is polarizing.
Switched on. Can you guys hear me now? Is that good? Can't believe that bit worked. I can't believe there's so many people here. My goodness, how's everybody doing? Wow, this is awesome. This is fantastic. Let's sit down and do this.
Yes, have a little Oprah moment. I was trying to channel my inner Justin Roberts there. I've never announced you before. That was very exciting. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for John Cena. Oh my goodness.
Don't wear yourselves out. It's going to be a long Q&A.
It is. Well, this is our first time in Wales here at Monopoly Events. We have an amazing crowd, but you sent a video in and it's actually your first UK convention as well. Is that right?
It is. This is my very first convention in the UK, and what a pleasant surprise it's been. Everybody's been excited. Everybody's been super polite. I've shared stories with so many people, a lot of people in this room. Thank you for everybody that I've met. Thank you for everybody being here, because this is really cool to be here in front of everybody. This is why I love coming to these events. It's a wonderful way to relive a lot of moments in my past and meet some people that were very instrumental in making those moments happen, and hear my name said by toddlers, which is also really cool.
Yes.
Front row gets that because it's John Cena.
Well, I could sit here and talk about wrestling all day long because obviously your contributions to the business, oh my goodness, WWE's finest in my opinion, ever. But you know, you also moonlight as one of the biggest stars in Hollywood now. So obviously, The Rock has had a lot of success in Hollywood. He's done very well for himself. What is it like to carry that torch in Hollywood? No pressure.
I wasn't aware that there was a torch involved.
They didn't give it to you?
Could you be a little more specific with your question? I'm not...
Well, The Rock has done a great deal for Hollywood. He's obviously from the wrestling world. Now, you're carrying that same torch, representing all of us, and doing it so well, so seamlessly transitioning from wrestling to Hollywood.
Is that what I'm doing?
It is.
Well, if that's the case, thanks for the one guy who's on my side. That's a huge burden. I just want you to know that. WWE is appreciated the world over. I've been coming over to Cardiff to fight for 15 plus years, and every time it's exciting and amazing, and I'm not going to be at Clash. I wish I was. I know. Hey.
Oh, heat.
No, trust me. They turn on me quick. That's how we work. One day they like me, one day they don't. Some days it's both.
Mm-hmm.
I just, if I'm the representative for all of us in anything outside of WWE, and I tried to say this at the 20-year anniversary, please tell me when you like stuff. Please tell me when you don't. So thanks for booing me. And please know that every day I'm trying to do my best. So I hope I'm doing something you're happy with.
Yes. Applause deserved. You are doing all of us proud, and we're also proud of the amazing career that you've had thus far, and now transitioning into Hollywood. Also, Batista's had a great career, and The Rock. Just between us friends, whose work do you prefer, Batista or The Rock? Just between us.
I don't know why it has to be a choice. I think they're both extremely talented and brilliant at what they do. Dwayne, as we all know, he's in another bracket. Like, he's just crafted out an existence for himself that is once in a generation. And I think Dave is really extremely underrated as an actor. I think he's a wonderful character actor, and he chooses his pieces very wisely, and he always surprises and over-delivers with every performance. I think they both have their own lane, and they both do what they do extremely well. Yeah.
And you're certainly blazing your own trail, and we have to sit here and talk about Peacemaker, because it's on everyone's lips. Everyone's talking about Peacemaker, and director James Gunn recently said that there's more to come in season 2. What can we expect from Peacemaker coming up?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. James is brilliant, but he's also extremely secretive. Even while we're filming stuff, he won't. It reminds me very much of life in the WWE. A lot of last minute stuff, and you only know what you're supposed to know. So I do know that James is brilliant, and I love working with him, and I love the cast of Peacemaker, and I'm glad you guys loved the show, because that means we get to do it again. So
yes!
Very happy about that.
Brilliant show. Great dance moves, by the way.
Thank you.
Big fan of the intro. I'm going to have one more question from me, and then we're going to go to the microphones where you guys can ask a question to the legend that is John Cena.
This is great.
Thank you.
But this is going to be a lot, more. We're going to open the field to everybody. I like that.
So get your questions ready. There's a microphone here on the left, and there's a microphone on the right. Final question from me. So coming from the wrestling world, tell us about the differences between the camaraderie in a locker room and being on set.
So it's just two different worlds. I don't know. I think it's similar in the same way that we're all trying to entertain. We're all trying to sit you down and allow you to escape and go on a fun ride with us. But the live touring life is like nothing else, and it's very demanding, and you have to invest a lot. Not that movies aren't, but going from one city to another each and every day, 52 weeks a year with no break. I don't speak for everybody. I certainly speak for me. I can't tell you how satisfying it is to come to an arena and perform in front of people like you, because it really does take a lot of effort just to get there. And then once you get there, you put your body on the line, and whoever you're in there with does the same. But the reward is the best thing I have ever felt, aside from this. That is tops for me, but this is right up there with it. I just appreciate everybody for having fun with us all the time. So there's nothing like performing in front of you guys. It's not the same.
Right.
Yeah, it's not the same.
I think we can give a round of applause and say thanks for the memories. I was just saying backstage, I've seen him in countless WrestleManias, the absolute best. We have a question from the gentleman here on the left.
All right, this
Here we go.
Let's do this. What do we got?
What was your favorite WWE match?
That's a good question, right? What was my favorite WWE match? I get that question a lot. My answer is always the same. My next one. I haven't yet hit the point where I'm fully retired, so I can always say my next one. Someday I'll have to reflect back and pick a favorite, but I know I'm not done with the ring, so my next one's my favorite one.
Good answer.
What else we got? Who's out there? Do we have a question from Peacemaker?
Yes.
By the way, aces on the costume. I was like, yo, I'm going to kick ass on my cosplay because I'm going to be John Cena. And then effing Peacemaker shows up in full gear. I am bested. What do you got?
Well, I'm obviously going to ask a WWE question then.
Go for it.
No, Peacemaker's got so many amazing scenes in it, but it would be rude not to ask about that dance sequence at the start.
Yeah.
How the hell did that come about? I've recreated the dance at a convention. James Gunn shared it. I flipping love it. A dream's to dance with you.
Come on.
Oh my goodness. We need the theme song. Do we have the theme song is the question.
I'm gonna need believe it or not, I'm gonna need a brief Peacemaker tutorial. I know, so it's like.
Give him a round of applause, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Peacemaker and Peacemaker.
Wow.
That moment and many others are why I love doing this, because these events are about us being able to express our imagination and have fun. And it's moments like that that make me really enjoy being here. So thank you, Peacemaker.
Wow.
Question from this gentleman here on the left.
Oh, he's going to shy.
That's okay. That's all right.
What do you want to say? He wanted to say, "You can't see me, John."
Having been invisible for a long time, I know that when you turn your face away from me, that I cannot see you. It's very effective maneuver. What else we got out there? Yeah. By the way, kudos for being from the upper deck and yelling without a microphone. And I'm hearing you like you're right next to me, bro. You should be a WWE manager. You got a very projected voice. What was your question again? I just wanted to make you say it again. Well, that's a very difficult question. Like I said, I know I'm not done in the ring, but I am realistic with where I'm at in my life, and I'm 45, and I can tell you from being a 16-time champion, it is very tough to win, and it is the top of that mountain is a young man's game. So I'm not done in the ring, but I'm not certain that that's in the cards. We'll see. Stories yet to be told, because if I'm in the ring, I got a chance. I'm just saying I've been there, so kudos to the young guys doing it. Man, I see you way in the back. If I can hear you, I'll answer it, like way in the back. Yell at a person in a convention across an arena. Thank you for being part of the funniest moment of my life. Who else? What else we got?
Good acoustics.
Go for it.
Hi there. Welcome to Wales.
Thank you very much.
First of all, thanks for all your contributions towards wrestling and sports entertainment, if you want to call it that. My question is, who would be on your Mount Rushmore of wrestling?
Oh, that's a great question. I would change the monument, right? I would make it a one-person statue, and the face would be Vince McMahon. Who else we got? Champ, go for it.
Hi, John. First of all, I wanted to thank you for coming to the UK. It's been like a dream to meet you. You were like my childhood hero. My question for you is, of all the storylines that you've been involved in the WWE over the years, which one do you think you were the most personally invested in?
I think I've really leaned into the creativity of what we're able to do. And as I get older, I kind of got to rely on those tricks more. So I really, really, really enjoyed the Firefly Funhouse match.
Yeah.
Because that was, thank you. Thank you. That was a match that people didn't hate, which was great. I was very nervous. I was sweating bullets on that one. They didn't hate it, and it only involved one punch. So I thought that was pretty cool to be able to express a creative side of storytelling like that. I was really fond of that one. Anybody else? What else we got? Oh, is that? Yeah. All right.
I got a question for you.
Go for it.
Who was your toughest opponent out of Edge or The Rock?
No. Well, I've had a bunch of matches with Edge, and I've only had 2 with Dwayne. So if I can go back and have matches with Edge a bunch, it's not that he wasn't tough. I guess that we just, I don't know. We like to find each other. Dwayne, I mean it, man. He's in another universe, and I do this a lot when I'm in the ring with younger superstars. I'm in the ring and I can see that they're shook. They're great. They're better than me, but I can see that they've never been on the court with like a Michael Jordan. And I felt that way when I was in the ring with The Rock. That's how much swagger he has. Keep him coming.
John.
Yes. Yes. Great question. For those who don't know, Dave Knock was a mentor in my life from a teenager. He actually made sure I went to the gym every day. So he's had an everlasting impact on my life because I still go to the gym. I got a place named after him down in Florida. We lost him a few years ago, but he lived a great and wonderful life. I still think about him every day, and I still pay homage to his values every day. So thanks for a very personal question. I appreciate that. Go for it. So the question was, do I think I'll be coming back over to these events? Well, no, that's all right. What's? Hold on. What's on your mind, man? You got your leg stuck in the chair? What was that? Oh, but you're not stuck anymore, right? You okay? I remember you showed me your anchor tattoo. Still looks pretty good. So this is what they call in the business a callback, right? Because your original question was, well, I keep coming back to these events. And if my presence in a place like this can take somebody who's sad and make them calm down, I can't think of a better place that I'd rather be. Who else is out there? Yeah, go for it.
Obviously, you've already spoke about Dwayne in the ring. I have to ask, how was he in regards to you getting, the bigger roles and joining Fast and Furious? Was there any conversations that you've had, sort of, to give you that inspiration to want to continue in Hollywood and things like that?
Sure, he's one of the reasons I have life outside the WWE. He gave me some of the best advice I've ever been given. I remember I got an audition for a small part in a movie called Trainwreck.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty thorough audition process, and I was very nervous because I'd never been through that before. And I was able to ask him, like, hey man, do you have any advice? He said, they asked you there for a reason, dude, just be yourself.
Yeah.
And he, in that one sentence, allowed me to calm down, allowed me to be myself, which I'm really a goofball, and they allowed me to do that on screen, naked.
Thank you, man.
He's the reason I'm here. Yo. Oh, so I did a movie with Jackie Chan called Project X. I think it might be called Snafu. I also think it might be called The Movie You'll Never See. Which is kind of meta because, I'm not sure. I really hope the world gets to see it, only because I got to be in an action comedy with one of the greatest physical storytellers of our generation. Jackie, it's a shame the movie thing worked out for him. He would have been a great WWE superstar. He's just, his thought process in physical storytelling is other level brilliant. He sees the ones and zeros, man. So that was a special trip for me. And I really hope, I'm not sure when, but I hope the world can see it someday. Yeah, go for it.
So just to let you know, you're one of my favorite wrestlers of all time.
Oh, yeah, go. Patience is a virtue, very virtuous. Go for it, yes.
So, as I said, you're one of my
favorite wrestlers. And you led with a compliment,
wrestlers.
so thank you.
You're welcome. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Thank you very much for all you do. What was it like playing Vin Diesel's brother in Fast and Furious?
It was an honor. I grew up watching the first Fast. I've heard this a lot today. I grew up watching you. I was able to grow up watching Fast and totally fangirled out the first day on set. Seeing like Luda and Tyrese and Michelle and Vin. I grew up with the movies. I'm a car fanatic. I remember a day on set where we filmed a huge mansion scene. It's in 9, where Helen Mirren drops off Vin Diesel to my mansion party. They had like 300 models all dressed in white, And all the crew was like, man, have you seen the models? I didn't see one person dressed in white because they had $26 million of cars in the courtyard, and they were all black. And I did a tutorial on each and every single automobile. So it's been super special to be in that franchise. It's been like other level special to just be able to wear the Toretto Cross, which is really rare. That's like having your first match in the WWE at the main event of WrestleMania with The Rock. So it's been very, very special. Thank you very much for asking.
Thank you.
You waited patiently. What do you have? I was in the first Marine. How come the Miz was in the rest of them instead of me? Man, this is one of those where I usually have something quick and snappy to say, but everything is inappropriate. Okay. This is what I'm going to hang my hat on. Because at the time I filmed The Marine, I didn't like making movies. And I think that showed in my performance. The early opportunities I got with WWE films, I wanted to be a world champion. I wanted to be going to each and every city. I was in my mid-20s. I was full of excitement for life. I mean, I could come out and perform in front of you guys to ovation after ovation after ovation. And then I get shipped to Australia for 3 months, and that's taken away from me. But I didn't realize I was given an opportunity. I just had it taken away from me, what I really wanted. So the reason I stopped doing them was because I wasn't really any good, and my passion wasn't there. It was on the canvas in the middle of a WWE ring in an arena. Miz has always been an entertainer. He's the best suited of our bunch at that time, the best suited to do that. And I know they tried with other people, and other people did great. He's always just wanted to be a full-fledged entertainer. Now I'm leaning more into, because of my age, cinematic storytelling. But I think it's just because I wasn't any good. Oh, thank you.
I think we have time for 2 more questions.
Go for it. Okay, so people have been trying to take my clothes off all day. That's a real thing, and I appreciate it because I know how much this stuff means. That's a great question. I hate turning down a request, especially after you prefaced it with a compliment. She's been watching for years. She hasn't had a chance to see me perform live in person. This is kind of a one-time thing. Who knows? I hope I'll be back. I hope I'll see you guys again. You asked for a wristband. Now that's a great ask, but I still have some photos to take. And I don't want to do anybody out there who hasn't taken a photo a disservice by like a 1 wristband John Cena. It's kind of like getting the wonky toy where it's not rare, it's just defective, where it's like, oh, he's only got 1 leg, I just want to make sure their photos are special, and I hope you can understand that. All right, thank you guys. Let's, we're gonna keep it going. What time, my goodness, what's going on?
We thought you could use some company.
Is this a cosplay contest? Why the F isn't Peacemaker up here? You're hanging me out to dry, bro. So what's going on? Let's move down so everybody can get in, because this is really why we're here. Walk this way. How are you? This is fantastic. Welcome. Oh, sorry. How many people? Wow, this is amazing. Yeah, can't believe there's people still out there. This is fantastic. So, did everybody just rush the stage? Is this?
Yes, they're going to be part of our cosplay competition. We just wanted to surround you, maybe get some photos. Everybody, these are our cosplayers. Please give them a round of applause.
Get in the picture.
We just thought you could use some company, John. All right, get those cameras out, everybody. Capture this moment for Monopoly Events, our first ever Comic-Con here in Wales. And as they take their photo, please give them a round of applause to John Cena and our amazing cosplayers here in Wales. And John, it is up to you if you'd like to answer a couple more questions. Then he's got to get back to the autograph and photo op area. We only have 5 minutes left. Mr. Cena, if you'd like to answer a few more questions, up to you.
Oh, yeah. So yeah. Sorry. I was distracted by a bunch of college players bum rushing the stage. That's fantastic. By the way, let me get a view of this too, because this is awesome. I hear you up there. John, I hear you. Hey. Hold on 1 second. I just want to take all this in because this is really, really special. These are people that in their own free time dedicate themselves so much to the escapism and the wonderful nature of entertainment. They have the imagination that I wish I could have each and every day. Don't ever stop doing what you're doing. It is so, so cool to see that. And thank you for allowing me to be one of you and cosplay myself today. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, my patient young man in the wristbands. Fire away, I can hear you. Man, I could so hear you when you were like, John, you're stealing my bit. Now you're doing that thing on. It's important. I'm kidding. Do you have a question? Oh, okay. So we got a chance to meet and talk earlier, and he had said that he was very impressed with the Batista Last Man Standing match, where I had to defeat Batista using smarts and tape him to the ring post. And I'm glad you like that, because anytime you can use your smarts instead of having to be physical is a better day at the office for me. So I'm glad you like that. Go for it. Do you have another question? No, you just want to show me a figure. It's a very handsome figure. Thank you very much. And a wonderful costume as well. Off he goes into the night. All right, Dickies. Yeah, man, I hope so. The dude who came up with the idea for Evil is right there, by the way. Dan Mame. Yep, Dan Mame, everybody. A thunderous round of applause for Dan Mame. Thank you. He had an idea of like, hey man, WWE should do documentaries on the bad guys. I'm like, great idea, Dan. WWE will never do it. Because they want to talk about moments and they want to showcase the good guys. Thank you for coming up with the idea, and WWE leaned into it. They actually did it. And the show's called Evil, and hopefully we get it over here soon, because I think it's really cool and you want to see it. Go for it.
John, can you please send my belt for me?
Can't say no to that. Come on down. This is a convention. We can find a marker somewhere. Who asked that question? Yeah? Come on around. No, come on around. Come on around. What's your name?
Tom.
Tom, what was your question?
Sir?
What was your question?
Oh, right. So he just got to go up, and I had to do work to pay to see you.
No. What? Hold on. Not wrong. But what was your question?
I said, why did we have to pay?
Okay. Tom. By the way, Tom brings up a great point, because these are supposed to be wonderful conventions, but there is a lot of stress involved. I'm gonna boomerang you a little bit. I'm gonna pivot you, and I hope you're with that. Let's first. Hey, wait. Hold on. Go ahead and let's get a good photo. Let me take a good photo.
Yeah, sure.
I got it. I'll take it. I got long arms.
Turn the flash off. Yeah.
That'll be $85. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But allow me to walk you down this. First of all, a young man showed a moment of courage and vulnerability by asking for help. And I wanted to be special and give him help. Now, I can't help everyone, but in that one moment, he asked, and I obliged. Second, you didn't have to pay. And this is where I'm super grateful. Hold on. This is where I'm super grateful for you. You chose to pay, just like all of you. I know everybody here works hard, and I know what you had to do to be here today. And you chose, just like everybody else, to take the money you earned from work to be here today. And that allows me to be here today, to make moments like this. I hope the picture helps change your perspective, and I just want to say I'm grateful for the fact that you chose to be here.
Thank you so much. We're going to let
We'll
John
take one.
Cena.
I'll do one more. We'll do one more.
One more.
Go for it.
What's your favorite WWE move?
Ooh, what's my favorite WWE move? Well, I carry the burden of actually having a legitimate superpower, and it is easily me waving my hand in front of my face. And I couldn't think of a better way. That's a sweet question for right now, because I couldn't think of a better way to say thank you and disappear stage right than by saying thank you, everyone. I'll see some of you for photos, and you can no longer see me.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for John Cena. He is headed back to the autograph area. There's still time to get your photo ops and autographs with, like I said, WWE's best and one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, John Cena. We'll be here for the rest of the day here at Comic-Con Wales. We'll see you soon.